A toxic tank at an aerospace plant in Garden Grove on a path to spill or explode. 50,000 people have been ordered to evacuate from their homes. CBS LA's Alys Martinez live at the command center with new information on this danger. Good morning, Alys.
Rachel, good morning. Firefighters working around the clock to try to prevent a potential disaster. We are here at the command center this morning. It's been very active and busy. Fire officials trying to figure out what they can do to contain a potentially catastrophic explosion or leak. Let's show you the latest video from SkyCal. Firefighters getting very close to the tank at the center of this crisis once again late last night, putting their lives on the line. Crews with flashlights walking around, but it was unclear what they were doing exactly. Yesterday, the Orange County Fire Authority told us that they had to be pulled back because it was just so dangerous. Experts on this type of incident from all over the state, they are coming in to help figure out how to secure this bulging pressurized tank loaded with 7,000 gallons of a highly flammable, highly volatile chemical. It's flanked by two other tanks filled with that same chemical. The Orange County Fire Authority also saying the primary focus right now is hosing those tanks down to keep them cool and continually monitoring them with drones which circle every 10 minutes watching for any temperature changes. The Orange County Fire Authority also telling us yesterday that the temperature inside the tank was going up 1 degree every hour and not cooling or stabilizing as previously thought. And that was bad news. Temperatures inside the tank reaching 90 degrees by 10 a.m. yesterday. That's up from 77 degrees just 1 day earlier. Now, one concern about the hazmat situation is what's called a thermal runaway. A USC professor of chemistry explained to us what that looks like.
When you say thermal runaway, it sort of gives off the idea that this is getting away from officials, getting away from people. Where's the line there? What's the threshold?
It always depends on circumstances, and in this case, it depends on the integrity and the material of the tank. So how much pressure can the tank hold, and to what temperature can the system reach before there's a big problem? And for example, if there's a leak, at that point, because there would also be vapors depending on the temperature, you would also want to avoid having any sparks or open flames in that area, because that could also itself cause this thermal runaway.
The Orange County Health Officer releasing this map showing the potential blast zones if the tank actually explodes. The innermost circle that you see closest to the tank represents one of the danger areas where severe structural damage and significant harm could happen if that tank explodes. Now, as authorities try to manage this crisis, we are learning more about the company at the center of all of this. According to the LA Times, United Kingdom-based GKN Aerospace, they settled with the South Coast Air Quality Management District back in January for nearly $1 million for a number of violations, including permit and record-keeping requirements and nitrogen oxide emissions. That's all according to the LA Times. And back out here live, we want to show you the firefighters and the hazmat crews. They're continuing to work on contingency plans if the tank explodes or leaks. Now, air quality also being monitored. So far, it appears to be normal. So how will it end? When will it end? Those are the answers that everyone is seeking this morning. I did talk to firefighters here on scene, asking for an update, asking if there's any new information. They said that they're going to have their morning briefing around 8 a.m. and they will release information after that. But again, it doesn't appear that they're planning any press conferences today. The focus, getting the situation under control. Rachel, back to you.
Absolutely. We look forward to the next update, Alys. Thank you. The Orange County District Attorney's Office announced it is launching an investigation into the company that owns this chemical tank. As Alys mentioned, GKN Aerospace.
How in the world, when there's been a failure, there's no backup? There's going to be a lot of questions, and I am going to be right there front and center, making sure that this company is held accountable.
And the DA is looking for help from anyone with information about what caused the incident at GKN Aerospace. We have a tip line right there on your screen. There's also an online reporting form on the DA's website. The Red Cross opened a new overnight shelter at Golden West College in Huntington Beach. It's equipped with cots, blankets, water, and food. There were about 125 people staying in the gym last night, and it will remain open.
We are not able to take pets into this facility, but they can take them at other ones. We expect to have this site open for as long as it's needed by the residents.
Los Amigos High School in Fountain Valley is also serving as an evacuation center. The Red Cross says several other shelter locations are nearing or are at capacity for overnight stays, but those impacted are still more than welcome to come and use other shelter services. Shelters nearing capacity include Savannah High School in Anaheim, Ocean View High School in Huntington Beach, John F. Kennedy High School in La Palma, and Freedom Hall in Fountain Valley.